Hello guys, good morning. How you doing? Hope that you're doing well. And how's your day? Out of 10. Um, hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. Um, it is 8 in the morning. It's about 10:40, and I think I'm late by maybe say by 20 minutes. Sorry for that. I apologize. Get me. So, not my fault. Okay, make sure if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. So we have a goal in 5 minutes, in 5 months. We have to finish that analysis course. So those who are new to the channel, so that is our goal here, and we are moving together. Today is day, and today is what day? Day 13 today. Okay. Of SQL yesterday, so I was doing other stuff about interview questions. Make sure you check out that video if you need so. And I also did a whole full project for that as well. And there's also a book that is that is that is sold $20. But if you come through me, you will get $5 for that book. So it's called Excel Mastery. Okay. So if you want it, just contact me, which is $5 if you are buying through me. Okay. So in the next video, maybe I'll put the link. So today we have another task, so we have to finish window function. Okay. um so we are going to start in a minute, so make sure you are ready, make sure you have your books with you, your pen with you, and yeah, and most importantly the device is either if you're using tablet or a laptop. Okay. So window function is a very interesting topic. Let's get to the work now. So window functions window functions means that period of time means period of time. So these are functions that form calculation and return results multiple rows, right? So the difference between aggregate functions, remember that we have done so many functions. So we did string functions, we did aggregate functions. Now we are doing also did mathematical functions, if you remember very well. Now we are doing what we call window function. Okay. And by the way, if you like or if you subscribe to the channel, your name will be displayed there. So and if you donate also, your name will also be displayed there. Right? Isn't that fantastic? Okay, without wasting time, let's get to the work. So you remember aggregate function, these are data, while window function shows that you understand it properly. You remember salaries, all right? So if we use aggregate function, so we want to maybe total total salary. So you are trying to add all of them, then you get the total salary, right? You just use sum for there. That is the aggregate function. Use sum. So for aggregate functions, once you use that formula equals to sum, then you put the range of that column. So you are going to get what? You are going to get the answer, right? On the other hand, window function is different. So if you use the window function, so it's going to add like a kid. So it's going to add the first row. Let's say we have many rows, so it is going to add the first row plus the second row, so it will display the answer for the first two. Then the second row plus third row, it will also display the answer, so until the end. So that is how a window function is. So it calculates like a kid, so it doesn't add all the rows at one time. So it adds small version. So it first adds the first and the second column, then it goes to the second and third, displays the answer, third plus fourth, it displays the answer, fourth plus fifth, it displays the answer. So it adds like a kid, right? So you have a maybe you have a like a 20 column, so it's going to add column one, row one plus, we have maybe row of 20, 20 rows. Then, so window function is going to add the first row plus second row, plus that row. See the answer increasing as it goes down. All right. So important of window functions. Let's also check the importance of window function. It helps running total. So a running total is a type of calculation. So just like the way we say, so it's a type of calculation where now each row is displayed after adding the two. So the rows are displayed, the answer is displayed. So let's say row one plus row two, the answer is displayed. Row two plus row three, so it adds like a kid. So that is what we mean running totals. All right, syntax. So it also helps us in supermarket maybe. So when you want to know um, which day, which time of the day was made the most sales. So we are going to use a window function, not aggregate function. Okay, syntax. So syntax is a formula. Let's check out the formula, how it is written window function. So it is different from aggregate functions. Aggregate functions was just putting some there and the column you want there. So but here things are different. Okay, it is different. So the syntax is like this: select column name, so window function. So we have the column name again. So we have the column name, then window function, the column name. So we have this thing, so over. So you put you open a bracket, then close it. That is what they must be. So this is what differentiates between aggregate functions uh, and window function when it comes to the syntax, the over. So this one has over. So the window function has over, while aggregate function does not have. Okay, then at the end from table, so the table name. Characteristics of window function. Let's see how it looks like so that we differentiate between aggregate functions. So it makes use of over. As you can see there, there is over there. The one that is highlighted there, it is an over there, and there's a bracket that's open and then closed. There's nothing inserted inside of it. So that is what we mean by over. If you go down, so we have types of window functions. So and we have four types of window functions. So we are going to go through each of them. All right. We have four types of aggregate window functions. The first one is named aggregate window functions. Select category total. So the reason why we say aggregate, the word comes from aggregate functions, right? So aggregate functions, remember we said it is about remember we said aggregate functions consist of these sums, count, average. So that is why we call it aggregate window functions. So it's like an aggregate, but it is also a window function since it contains over. You can see. Okay, let's do this syntax and see it. So select category total score. So it's going to select category. So it means this is a uh, like let's say a column. So it's going to select two, right? Select category and total score, right? Then sum total score. So it wants to sum this. So all right. So we have two columns there. Now sum total score. So it's going to sum the total score over order by total score. So we talked about the order by, right? Arranges by, okay, total score as running total. So running total. From top categories. From top categories, the table name. Now let's try to get deep into this uh, syntax and try to explain each detail there. We said that the select category. We said category is a column where it's a column name. Total score is also a column name. So this is that total scores has information numbers. Okay, the score number. Okay, sum total score. So this one is going to add. It is going to add total score. Up to here, it's like aggregate function. Okay, but once you put over, it's going to add like a kid now. So it's going to add slowly. So it is going to add the first row plus the second row. It's going to give you the answer. Then third row plus fourth row is going to give you the answer. Fourth row plus fifth row is going to add the answer like a kid. So once you put the over, then the aggregate window function is over there. There's no aggregate function there. So it's now window function. The first part is aggregate function. The second part is window function. Now it's going to calculate like a kid. So order by total score. So now you are going to arrange it by total score. Alias running totals. So this total score will be named running totals. So once you run the query, you will no longer see total score. You will be seeing running totals from top category. So you'll see running totals. So when you see the running totals, you'll see that the calculation is done slowly. So like a kid. So the first row and the second row is added. Then after it went to the second row plus third row, then the answer is displayed. That row plus fourth row, the answer is displayed that way. Okay. When you use partition by. So now that is it from top categories. So that is our answer. This one is another case. So there's what we call partition by. You should check it out. This one is not commonly used in SQL as a data analyst, right? So this one, what it does that it adds per category, all right? So we have, let's say we have 6 to 7 categories. So it is going to add, it's going to form calculations of, it's going to display the totals of a category. So each category is going to give you a category, right? The same per category. Number two, we have the second one. The second one is called rank. Who can define what the rank is in the chart? What is a rank? Okay, and please don't copy the answer there. What is a rank? In your normal, I'm sure you have heard rank. Even if you played games, I know you have had rank. And if if you went to school, high school, another school, even primary, I'm sure you have had rank. Okay, so what is a rank? So the rank, let me just answer as I can't see anyone answering. So I'll take it as people don't know it, right? So let's answer what is a rank. So we have here, we have it is written as rank. Then we have two brackets, small. We have a bracket that is open, then it is closed, all right, without anything inside it. So it arranges in position according to best performance. So in school, when we are done with exam, so the teachers are going to rank according to the best performance. The one with the highest marks will be in position one, followed by position two, followed by position three. So we can know that rank, that is what we mean rank. So it ranks, so it positions according to best performance. So the one with the highest marks will be number one, and the one with the lowest marks will be number last. So either, let's say, a class of 30. So the one with the highest marks will be in position one, and the one with the lowest marks will be in position 30. Up to here we are okay, right? That is what rank is. Now let's look at the syntax. How can we see rank? For example, here select category. We said a category is a column, total score, rank, rank, then there is a rank that is placed here. This is the type of window function, so it's going to rank according to the best performance. So the one with the highest score. over order by total score. Make sure you put this order by inside that bracket. So the one with the numerous values. So make sure you put the most of the time that is it, because total score is a number, as you can see there. Order by total score, ordered by the score, right? As performance alias. This is alias, also known as performance. So now you're not able to see total score once you run the score. We'll see performance. So in the position of total score, and it is going to be in position 1, 2, 3. All right. So it will rank the categories. So category, which category? Let's say animal category. We have animal category. Uh, what else do we have? Science category. So let's say of the two, which one has the highest? Right. So which one is in position 1? Uh, let's say animal has a score of 500, while science has 600. So which one has will be in position 1? So the one will be in the one that will be in position 1 science, right? Because it has 600 marks when it comes to score. So that is how it is going to arrange, right? So from top categories, these are table named top categories. All right. So now let's go to position. The third one, that is the dense rank. So this one functions like a rank. So it arranges according to the best performance, and from best performance to the lowest performance. So it gives the position, position 1, the one with the highest marks, and gives the one with the lowest marks. That's how dense rank works. It's almost same as rank, but the difference is only one difference. The only difference between rank and dense rank is that there are ties between rows. There are ties. So in rank, when there is a tie, the next number is skipped. So like normal school, let's say there are two people that share in position 3. So we are going to skip position 4, right? That is it. In rank, we're going to skip position 4. Don't know which school you guys are from, but in my school, if two people share same position, because they got the same marks, so we're going to skip position 4. They said they are both in position 3, so we are going to skip position 4. We will go directly to position 5. That is how rank works. In this rank, um, the number is not skipped, right? So if they share the position 3, right, um, there'll be, let's say it will just go automatically. So it is not fair, by the way. This one is not fair. It does not favor anyone. It continues normally. So there's nothing to be shared there. So there's no one will be sharing position. Okay. So let's say position 3 that people who got same marks. But we're using dense rank. If you're using dense rank, it will not favor anyone. So it will be unfair to someone, right? One person. It will say that so it will just go automatically position 3, position 4. Okay, so it doesn't matter who is lucky. Someone might be lucky, right? But it doesn't favor anyone. Get me? So it means that the position 4 will be there, and people cannot share a position if you're using dense rank. That's the only difference. Okay. Uh, this one. Okay, wait. That is it. So maybe no. There's something there that doesn't click here. In the notes, we are going based on the notes, right? Right. What I just explained right now was raw numbers. It was not dense rank, right? Sorry for that. I apologize. Sorry for that. Okay, let's go back to the notes and explain to you the way it is. So in rank, we say that if that's if there's two people, there are two people who share uh, one position. Let's say there are two people who are sharing position 3 because they got the marks. So the position 4 will be skipped. Okay, that is in rank. This rank, uh, if there are two people sharing the position, maybe position 3 they're shared by two people, right? Position 4 is not skipped, so it will go position 4 also, right? It will say 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. That is how dense rank works. In row number, this now where it is not, it does not favor anyone, this one. Okay. So Dominic's school. So this is Dominic's school is a friend of mine because we were doing a class and this guy said that school doesn't have that type of sharing positions. Okay. That's why I just put it there, laughing emojis. Okay. Now this one says it does not favor anyone. Okay, thank you for subscribing. Whoever subscribed, may God bless you. So row number does not favor anyone. Whenever there is a tie, it continues to row normally, right? For example, there are two people that share position 3. There are people who share position 3, maybe position 1, 2, the two people who share position 3. But if you're using row number, people can never share positions, right? So it will just go automatically position 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoever it picks, that is lucky, is lucky, okay? So that is it. How we're talking about uh, the window function. So those are the types of window function. We said that we have aggregate functions, we have rank, dense rank, and the last one is row number. Okay, that is it. So this is now let's go to notes. This is my own notes. Let's go to the notes and try to understand. Okay, if you haven't understood up to here, there is another note that we are going to talk about in a minute. So this is the notes here. Let's open the notes. This is the notes. Um, okay, that is it. Okay, the window function are somehow related to current row. All right. For example, as you can see there, for example, you can use window function to rank rows, to calculate cumulative totals, or find the difference between consecutive rows in a dataset. Unlike aggregate functions, sum or average, which returns one result of a group row. Window functions returns value for each row while still providing information from the related rows. Alright, that is basically it's explaining what window function is, and we already did right. One, based on the order specified by the order by clause. This say we want to reset the number of each customer. So we are going to use this syntax. Okay. Then first name. Yeah, there our first name. Okay. That is the second column. Then that is found in the customers table. Then second name also found in the C, the customers table. And order dates also found in the order table. All right. Row number. Then as you can see there, we have our window function. Here, let me click. That is our window function there. Row number. But remember this one doesn't favor anyone. Dominic's. I still remember that guy. Yeah. Rumba does not favor anyone. So even if there's a tie, doesn't favor. It will continue normally. Partition by. You remember the partition by? We said that it adds per category. So that is what it does. So here the partition by is used, right? custom ID. So add um, it will add by the customer ID. So then if you put it, you put order by. So the order date from the order table as row number, right? From orders, then you can say, okay, this one is more complex. As you can see there, there's a lot of stuff. As beginners, we have to try a simple one. So we'll be doing that in a minute, okay? Uh, Row numbers, signs, uniques for each order. Let's look at this. So this one explains this syntax, okay? The explanation is for this syntax, but we haven't done, right? We'll be doing it in our on our own. So let's open our dbeaver and try it by ourselves. Let me open my dbeaver. We do it practically. Give me a minute. Dbeaver, where is it? It's right here. Okay, let me open. Loading. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, thank you for subscribing. May God bless you. 393, that's good. Mm. Okay, we're going to start with the first one. The first type of window function. We said we have the aggregate window functions. Okay, now let's select. So in our table, let's go back to our table. So this is the work that we have done last time we met, right? Last time we did Excel, SQL. Sorry for that. That was in day 12, right? Let's check. So we are going to use this table. Let's select all from employees and check out all. We wrote all this by ourselves, right? And there we go. So in this column, we don't have some information. We're going to add marks, right? So we are going to add marks in this column. So we're going to add a new column, then call it maybe marks or total score, something like that, or salary. Okay. Now let's go and give it. Okay, update. Is it update or alter? Update table employee. Mhm. Employee, um, give some space there. It is so there's some information here. Sorry for that. Let's do it down there. Yeah, yeah. So update table employee, right? Mhm. So is it update or alter? So I'm trying to remember that. But let's try this update. Then if it refuses, we're going to do alter, right? so there's no need to worry about that. Add column uh, total, maybe salary. Oh, my mic, sorry for that. So we put numeric there, then we finish with semicolon. So let's see if this one works. So we updated the table employee, we added a column named salary, then we put it numeric. Okay, it refused. So let's try alter. Mhm. Oh my days, so was it update or alter? Still don't understand it. That's the problem of not revising. Don't be like me. Like employee, okay, and add column salary numeric. Okay. Oh my days. Okay, give me a minute. So let me just search in a minute. By the way, I just woke up and just I went to this place without preparing myself. Okay. a minute. Trying to figure out this. Okay, we use the alter table, right? Right, let's do now. So we are going to use alter table. Okay, sorry for that, guys. I apologize again. I'm not a senior data analyst. Alter table employee, then and the column name. Okay, and there should be uh, something here. So we said add numeric. So let's just integer, right? So one, say let's say 8, then comma this 6. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Okay, still refusing. Mm-hmm. numeric salary employee control enter. Okay, there we go. Finally, I was scared, man. What happened? Okay, now go back to where we were. Select all from the employees. Okay, select all from employees. Where it is, select all from employees. I don't have time for that. Let me just do this. Select all all from employee. Mhm. There we go. We have a new column named salary, but there's no information here. So we're going to insert numbers there. Maybe let's say Ali earns 500,000 and John earns 600,000. So just do update employee. Mhm. So set salary equals to $5,000. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not must to put quotation, but let's just do it. So, for safety, okay? Where cut employee ID underscore ID equals to 1, all right? Set salary equals to is employee ID equals to 1, okay? And with semicolon, let's try to run this. Okay, there we go. We have added information. As you can see, the Ali earns 5,000. And let's say this guy earns 6,000. All right. So we are going to also add information without changing anything. So let's just change here 6,000. Okay. Where employee ID equals to 2. Okay. So now run. Select all employee. There we go. So we have our salary there, 5,000 and 6,000. But we say that we are going to do rank, right? The first one is the first type of window function, right? Let's leave some space here and start. Okay, so we are going to say select first name, right? So was it the rank? I said rank or window function. That is the case. So we said rank, right? Okay, we are going to select the first name and salary. Okay, select first name, select first name and salary. Now, after selecting the first name and the salary, then you are going to do rank now. We said that there should be rank with the brackets. The ranks for now, let's do that. Open bracket, close bracket, right? So you have to do that before anything else, right? After doing the rank, then you have to do over because without over, then it's not a window function. That's what you said, right? So over. So the rank comes before over. Okay, let's do it. Now, over. Now, inside that bracket of over, you say order. And remember that inside the brackets of that contains is for the rank doesn't have anything. Okay, order by salary. It has to be numerical, right? Salary, right? Order by salary and alias as income, right? From and it should be from the table name. Our table name in this case is employee. Let's see if this one runs. So we selected first name, salary, and that. Okay, enter. There is something missing there. Okay, where have we missed? As income, okay, ordered over, ordered by salary. You said that, right? And from employees, we said that. Okay, let's check. Where have we missed? So maybe here. Okay, let's put here a comma and check out this. Okay, try to run that. Enter. There we go. So the comma should not be here, it should be at the end. So you see that just because of that, um, it it might mess you up. It was a small issue. That's why you should be very, very careful when writing the SQL. You should double check, even triple check, or even wrapping your before erasing everything else. All right. So now let's select all from employees. Check. I want to show you something here. We have 5,000, 6,000. Ali earns 5,000 and John earns 6,000. So which one earns the highest? John. So when we say rank, it will rank according to the best performance, so the highest one. So that is the 6,000. So it will rank as John number one, then Ali as number two, right? So once you do that and do that, you can see there. No, no way. Order by salary. It said who earned most? Isn't Italy? Ain't no way, man. Order by salary as income. Um, just give me a minute. Okay, so you have to specify. Sorry for that, because SQL has a lot of issues. Okay, let's do that and try to run it and see. There. Yes, there we go. That's how it should be, right? So the income. So John has the top, then Ali followed by Ali number two. Okay. By the way, if you don't specify the order by, if you don't put this descending order or ascending order, it will automatically choose ascending order. You should remember that. So if you want from the highest to the lowest, you choose descending. Okay, that's why I wrote descending. Okay. Now let's check the other um, window function, other types of window function. So let's go back to the nodes there. So let's go back to the nodes. In our nodes, there we go. By the way, this Saturday there's a professor that will come and teach you guys. Not going to be me, someone who has maybe 20 years of experience. So don't miss out that class. Okay, so he's going to teach you. I think it's East African time zone from 10 a.m. If it doesn't be, if it won't be that time, then it will be at night. So 7 p.m. East African time zone. So we'll come and teach you. It will be around 2 hours class, I think. So we'll cover everything about SQL. Okay. Okay. So we have opened our notes. Let's check. So we have done the first one, right? We did the rank. So we did rank here. So let's do dense rank. We say that dense rank does not favor anyone. Okay. So the dense rank functions, yeah, function also assigns rank to each row, but it does not leave gaps in the ranking if they are ties. We say that maybe in high school, you guys, if you went to school, and so we used to arrange based on positions. So the one with the highest marks usually becomes in position one, right? Then position three, maybe two people share it. Name Tripper. Hi, bro. Welcome. So let's say position three, there are two people sharing that position because they got same marks, right? If you're using rank, the position three will be shared by two people. Then position four will be skipped. That is the normal way of doing that, right? But in dense, it does not skip the position four. If two people are sharing position three, it will not skip position four. It will go directly to position four, right? So that's how this rank functions. And total, let's see the other one. So we have row number is the third type of window function. So this one, it usually doesn't favor anyone. Let's say if two people have tied in position three, so so it won't write two people sharing position three. Okay, it will automatically go with position four. So this one is not fair, right? Let's say position one is someone, position two we also have someone, then position three the people who have same marks. But if you're using row number, the position three cannot be shared by two people, so it will only pick one person. Then you go to position four. All right. So it is not fair for you to use a row number when you are writing performance something like that. Okay. The other one it was dense rank. Okay. Dense rank it will allow positions to be shared, but it will not skip. All right. Let's say position three is shared by two people, so uh, it won't skip. It will just go to position four, even though two people are sharing position three, so it doesn't care about that. So that is when you're using dense rank. It functions same as rank, but two people cannot share it. Okay, two people can share, but it does not skip a gap. That is it. And the last one we have the aggregate window functions. Okay, and so these are other things. So we have only four types. Okay, aggregate window function. Let's open that notes and other page. So once you open this page with it, okay, I hope you can see that. So we have the window functions. Yeah, the first one, the aggregate window function. Okay, this one selects category, total score, sum. So it functions same as the aggregate functions. But we said that window function usually works. It calculates like a kid. So it adds the first row plus the second row, then it displays the answer. Thank you so much for subscribing. God bless you. 394. Thank you so much. Okay, it functions like a kid, right? So the first row plus the second row, then it displays the answer, right? The third row plus the fourth row, then it stays as it calculates like a kid. That is how window function works. So this is the one that calculates for that. So it is used for running totals, right? Right, let's go now. Select category total score, sum total score. You can see there, over order by total score, right? As running totals. So from here, top, this is aggregate function. And now from over to this part, this is window function. That is why we said aggregate window functions. So these are two functions. Okay. So this one usually works same as the aggregate functions. It's going to add the, the total score normally. So once you put the over, so it will now calculate like a kid now. So it orders so as running total, so we won't able to see total score, you'll be seeing running totals from top categories. Okay, in our data set, we don't have that big data set. I apologize for that because I would have showed you that, but no worries, as the senior data analyst will be coming on Saturday night and will cover all these informations, right? Because he has a huge data set where he will work every details. No, nothing will be skipped, and that class will be free, guys. It will be free. So make sure you attend that class. Don't miss out that class, and I'll see you there at that time. So do you guys have any question? You can ask me now. Since that we have finished the four types of window function. If you came late, you can go back to the class at the beginning where we started and check out, right? And we were not able to do this aggregate window function because we have a small data set. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? So if I may ask, can you guys just share your names maybe so that we know each other? Okay. Who is going to start? Say his name. So you get your shout out here. Okay, you guys look like you're scared. So don't be scared. Just friendly, it's normal guy. Okay. So today the stream was short, 55 minutes. So I'll also be streaming tomorrow. If you came late, you can go back to the class. Also, it's just the same. So we only covered the window functions, those steps, right? Thank you so much for attending today's class, and it was I enjoyed seeing.